When I'm in a dream, I'm standing on the ground. How am I standing on the ground? How am I not floating? How am I experiencing this physical, realistic world in my dreams where I see light, I see people, I see animals, I interact, I feel feelings, and is there gravity in my dreams? Because I'm standing on the floor. Is this all an illusion? Is my dreams truth in plain sight? Is it just like a little hint, a little nudge to say, no matter what they tell you, no matter what they teach you, you go get a glimpse of the truth of reality every time you fall asleep and every time you dream. Because when you dream, you are experiencing this world. You have senses. You are standing on the floor. You're not floating away. Is the earth flat in my dreams? Of course it is. I'm not on a ball in my dreams, just like I'm not on a ball in reality. I'm in reality. The reality is created in my mind, whether I'm awake or whether I'm asleep. So next time you dream, when you wake up, think about what you saw in your dreams. How is it possible? You don't need to have an explanation for everything in reality because you don't have an explanation for everything in your dreams. It's just an experience. It's like a connection. So when people ask, what happens after death? That's like, one of the biggest questions that it seems that nobody can answer. But to me, what it is it's like you're like a radio, and your brain is a transceiver, and you're connected to your signal based on, maybe it's your biofield. It's like your coding, your genetic code. Your genetic code. The truth is in the words. It is the code. It is the signal. It's your DNA. So in your DNA, that's what's connecting you to your signal, and your transceiver is connecting you to your consciousness, and your consciousness is experiencing this reality through this body, through this mind, just like when you're in a dream. And when you're in a dream, if someone says, hey, you're dreaming, you're not like, no, I'm not. Maybe once in a great while, if you're lucky, you'll be like, what? I'm dreaming, Like, I've had it happen a couple times where I realize I'm dreaming, and I'm like, oh, crap, I'm dreaming, But I quickly wake up. Like, I want to be able to continue to control myself and, like, do whatever I want. But at the end of the day, everything that exists in my dreams exists in my dreams, and it's, maybe not exactly like when I'm awake, but there are so many things like light. I don't turn the lights on and off in my dreams. The lights are already on. I'm already standing on the floor. Like, I'm not in my dreams floating in outer space. I don't need to be floating in outer space. I'm just having this experience. I'm just conscious, and I have a consciousness, and I'm connected to it. So after you die, you say, like some people would think, they want you to think based on the education system, they want you to think that when you die, when your brain cells go, you will essentially, you won't be able to process anything, and you'll go into a blackness just like you had before. But you don't know you had that before. Think about all the dreams you ever had. You don't remember them. You're here now. And it's not like you're like, oh, remember that dream? You remember little things, but you can't like go back in your dream memory like you can in when you're awake, because you're here. But when you're there, you're there. So before you were here, I think it's a trick to make us think that it was all like an infinite nothing or a blackness before. I think that it was an experience before and we just don't remember it. And then when this is over, we are the signal is still going to be there. And we're going to still be connected to it, but just not through this body, just through another transceiver. The transceiver of that consciousness, because we are in the field and we are the universe and we are the center of our own universe. So, just some thoughts, think about your dreams more and think about what they mean and think about what they tell you and think about how they're created. Everything is created in your mind, and it's almost like a little nudge to say, hey, don't forget, no matter what they teach you, you always have your dreams to remind you that everything is created by light. It's the light in your mind creating the light in your world, the light in your dreams to create the reality, because everything is light. So that's the truth. Signing out. Peace.